Hey, hi, Gayatri. Good evening.
Hi.
Okay. Do you have any doubts related to previous discussion, either text analytics or numbers or calendar?
In Power BI, you are asking, sir?
Yes, right.
Sorry, sir, I didn't work out here. There was a medical emergency for my friend. So for last
Okay.
days we were running. I didn't worked out on anything. Today I'll do that.
Oh, okay. Mm, whether why? Because those are the basic table transformations and
Okay, okay.
text analytics and number analytics and calendar functions are very basic. From
Okay.
now onwards, whatever we are going to discuss, those are
Mm-hmm.
completely depends upon those. That will be very
Okay.
helpful for us.
Sure, sir. Sure. I'll do it today. I'll try out everything today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm. With other people.
Sir, I'll just have a message. Video.
Hey, hi Ramya.
Hi, sir.
Hi. I think from now onwards, you are free until how many hours?
Sir, actually, from now onwards, we are free. My kids started to school. So,
Okay. Now onwards, you'll free until 2 hours or 3 hours, right?
no, sir, till afternoon 2. They will come by 3 o'clock.
Okay. Up to how much time? I mean, like from now onwards, how much time you have? 1 or
Uh,
2 hours?
no. For me, it's just 7:30 morning.
Okay. From now onwards, you are free only, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ramya, what about you?
Mine is 9:30, but I am also. But Surabhi, she's going to work, right, Gayatri?
Yeah, for her it's 6:30 morning for Surbi now.
Yeah.
Okay. She'll be in working.
Yes, sir. Actually, she will move to 8:30. She'll move to work by 8:30. So from 6:30 to morning 6:30 to 7:30, she'll be. She told that she'll attend.
Okay. Ramya, you practiced any of those things which we discussed on Power BI?
Yeah, just what you thought, I just practiced it.
Okay. You're able to see my screen?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Now, my Power BI
Yeah.
Yes,
screen
sir. Yes, sir. We could see.
modeling tab. Okay, right. Now we'll discuss about that rolling calendar one. Okay, for example, see If you got it, if you're facing any doubt or if you're feeling like that's not clear, please let me know.
Yes.
I'll tell you what is the use of a rolling calendar.
Hmm.
To fetch some specific results based on a specific date and timeline, then we'll use this particular thing, rolling calendar.
Okay.
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 So can you show how it will work?
Yes, I'll share you. Just adjusting the data. Okay. First, I'll tell how to create that thing. Then after that, we'll discuss what is the use.
Okay.
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 First, you need to go to the create new, where you're able to see the create. Where you're going to add a new data.
From get data.
Get
Get
data.
data. Right? In the get data, if you observe, each and every data which we are loading is in the form of query, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're able to see blank query. You need to choose this particular blank query or new resource. You're able to see all these data things in that we use the text and CSV files.
Hmm.
These are the different data available files.
Okay.
These are Azure related and others.
Hmm.
Okay, these all are based on the whenever we use that thing. That
So
is
with the
here
Tableau
you're able to.
desktop, we used to have all with only with Tableau desktop, sir. With the Tableau public, we were not able to see those things, right?
Yes.
All those things.
Yes. Why? Because that is a paid version, right? From the
Public version,
Salesforce.
yeah. Okay.
Hmm. Connecting and all those things are very easy. Why? Because those are directly, you need to give the address and username and password. Like the connection is not important. It will be mentioned
Okay.
in the clearly in the documentation. You need to choose the blank query, where you're able to find out this blank query two ways: in the get
Get
data
data
directly
one.
available, and in another way blank query. When it will from where it will open, from this particular Power Query editor. Once again it will open.
Okay.
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 First, we need to generate a starting date. For example, you can think like that. How we'll give the date? How we'll give the date? Year,
Correct.
month, date, right? That is
Yes.
the format generally we'll use. Otherwise, month and date and the 2 digits of year, like that we'll use. But here you need to remember, to write a formula, you need to give the literal,
Mhm.
okay, and hash symbol. Now, date. You need to mention like that date. This is called, you know, a formula to generate the M code. M code that is only specifically for Power Query and Power BI. You don't worry about it. Why? Because we'll very rarely use, but the code will be available to you in most of the times defaultly, but a small edits you need to do whenever it is required. For example, if you see date, what we need to give? We need to give year. For example, you can consider like that year. This is year, and this is the month. This is the date. Okay. Just what you need to do, you need to click on enter. You're able to see one date in the edit bar. Now, just you click on the effects. What you got? Source. Defaultly, the name is the name. It will come as a source. Now we are generating some specific list of dates at here. List. Okay. List. Remember, just this is a very simple one. You're able to get automatically, right? List of dates. And this will be used for non-standard and different time zones. Where if we want to customize anything, list of date sources, a list of dates and sources, source and number. Number. If you observe number, number from where we need to generate in our local date time dot local now. Okay. Now minus number oops, where token literal expected, where we missed the duration.
Do we need on braces, sir? Because that comma, will it come?
Where before number source and okay, right. After source, we used brackets, and here we closed it.
Yeah.
From source here we closed it, but
That source with the bracket
okay,
before
right.
source has not yet been
Yes.
closed.
Yes. Okay. Can you please see how it is generated? What is the result it is generated? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So source date to the current till to current date, it has generated all those dates. What's the last?
From the given date until
Till today's date.
okay, the local now is there, right? You're able to see
Yes, sir.
our system date and the dates generated is both are same. Okay.
Sir, can you explain this function one again?
Okay. Here this is the M code. This entire code is considered as the M code. Okay, mostly in 3 or 4 type of situations we'll use this one, but defaultly it will be generated by the Power BI itself. But some specific very few places we will use this thing. In the list dates function is there. Okay, from the source we are creating local nav from where we are given. Initially, we given some specific date, right? From there up to today, it will generate dates. Now I'll just okay. Now how you are able to where okay. Anyone are able to see how to convert this particular into to specific table, from where we can able to convert into this particular list into table.
Can you go
So,
in column? There is one in add table. One option is there.
Transform it is there, two table
Transform.
convert tables there.
You're able to see?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So from days, source, number of days, declaration.
What is a delimiter?
Separator kind of thing, comma, space.
Format the column as date. How you're going to convert?
Space or
Which one is good?
space.
Okay, for example, to table we are converting, right? Create a table from list of values with comma or equal sign or none or semicolon or space or tab. With what?
So I have a question, sir. To table in the
Yes.
sense we are separating these year, month, and date, or how it is this list? How it is
No.
going to?
Tab.
This is a list,
Separate.
right? This is a list, right? For
Okay,
example,
okay,
just
okay.
you see, we cannot convert the value to type text details. Okay. If you did any, I mean, so like you got any errors, if you want to just get back, then you need to try to
Just cross.
remove the steps.
Cross.
Remove the steps in the recorded macro. Okay.
okay.
So if this is a list, it will be separated by commas only, no, sir, by default.
Okay. For example, just you see, in any another place, you are able to see related to that in tools, no, in help, no, in transform,
Yes.
Tables.
Tables.
convert to table. I choose list means comma. Okay, I selected. Okay. What it is showing?
We cannot convert the value to type text details. Oh, slash. So delimiter is slash. Oh, no. This is a value each value
How you going to convert?
with
First, do we need to change data type of date? Is it? Because date is
How you
in
going to change?
the
Actually, sir, I don't know what is the expectation, how it should look finally.
here. If you click on list, there is
Just
one.
here my requirement is just I want to convert this into table. That is my step.
Okay.
Already you have a dates, right? From the
Yeah.
source date to up to today.
To date, yeah.
We have. Now you want to convert this particular thing into a table. How you're going to do? Just give a trial and error emissions.
Okay.
Each and everyone open their Tableau, open their Power BI.
Yes.
Can you please give a try? Now this is a list, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just see. To table, you don't do anything. Just you're converting into table.
How you did, sir, this one?
Okay, just see.
Yeah.
So just you selected to table. And here select or enter delimiter. I don't want any delimiter. Just I want in a form of table. That is none. That's it.
Oh,
Okay. So the delimiter is used when we have two values or
Yes,
something.
right. Two
Okay.
values are separated with that. Then we'll use the delimiter, right? If you are merging or if you are separating, in that type of situations, our delimiter will be used.
Mm.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, if you observe, this is a tabular format.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how you are going to format this particular column as a date? Where you will do?
So right here in column 1, there is one. Yeah. Yeah.
You're able to see
Yeah.
from different ways we can able to change type and date. Okay. Now you are able to see M code is already automatically generated.
Automatically generated. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now you can rename whatever the thing is you want to. You can rename it and you can give with this. But if you want to do some specific operations, you already remembered, right? How we can able to use all those things. For example, rename. Source state column I created. Okay. You remembered or not?
Yes, sir.
From add column, if you select date and you can convert into multiple ways,
Yes, sir.
right?
yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Okay, right. How you're going to save these changes? How you're going to save these changes? What we did now.
Go to the file, sir. Do you have any
Save.
options?
Go to
File.
home, close and apply.
Okay.
Remember, if you are not going to practice, you don't remember anything.
Okay.
Everything you feel like that we know each and everything, but you're not able to do a single operation. Okay. Now, you see, once again, I want to add an index column. What is the use of index column? Okay, now I'll tell what is the use of this particular specific uh, rolling
Index
calendar.
columns is numbering.
Rolling calendar usage. I'll tell you the usage.
Okay.
For example, if you're working in a project, okay, and definitely we have a timelines and date references, right? Along with that, with the non-standard non-standard data along with the non-standard data also, we can aggregate. We can perform different aggregations. This is created by us, right? This particular data.
Yes. Yes.
Not from anyone. This data is created by us. Based on this, we can able to perform different operations. We can do day-wise analysis. We can do month-wise. We can do week-wise. Why? Because this is created by us, right? This is not data given by the original source data.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that is the use of this particular thing. But very rarely we'll use this thing. Okay. Okay. What is the use of index column?
Numbering, arranging from. It's
What
used
is the
for,
use of index column?
it's like for arranging in order or something. Numbering. Index is what, like numbering from 1 to something, starting from 1.
What is the use of index?
Showing the content
Count. It shows
of
the count of
page.
records we have, and we can access the record might be using that index.
We can
Number.
access the data without.
Okay.
mm,
I'll give you 2 minutes of time. Can you please
Okay.
search and tell me how you're going to create an index column in the data? You only need to tell me.
We have to
Search and
create as we have to create on our own, right?
yes. You identified or not?
Index column.
You're not able to see my Tableau screen.
One second.
You
Add
went to the
column.
transformation mode, Power Query Editor. You went to the Power Query Editor or not?
Yes. Yes, sir. Power Query Editor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Power Query Editor, what are the main? Home, transform, add column.
so
Check.
add column.
Add column.
Add column, there is an index column, sir.
Index.
Index.
Yeah. Add column, there is an option.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, where it is there? Index.
In Power Query
In
Editor,
Power Query.
with the add columns. With the add column, we do have that.
In Power Query,
Add column.
add column.
Index column.
Index column.
Right? Okay. What is adding conditional columns? What is the meaning of adding conditional columns?
We just want to write a query based on some condition. We are creating a new column with
Yes,
the
right. Yes, right. For example, here we'll take some specific column. What column we'll take? We'll create a product cost. We'll take a product cost column. Okay. For example, if you observe, conditional column option is directly available, right? If you click on the conditional column, one specific clear work will be available. What is the column name? Okay. High cost products. I want to create a high cost products which are more than $500. For example, what is a column name? If column name, what is my column name?
Product
Product
cost.
cost. Where is product cost? This
Yeah.
one. Does not equal is greater than or is greater than or equal? Greater than or equal to value 500. What is the output?
Is greater than, then we have to,
High cost product.
the way it should be
Uh,
displayed.
High cost.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Else, for now, I'm using, I'm leaving this thing. For example, normal cost. Else. Okay. You're able to see
Yeah.
Oh,
how much difficult in either in Python or in Tableau or in another language, right? But you need to know how to use that particular condition column. And you need to be aware that that type of feature also available.
So actually in Tableau we'll not be able to edit the table, right?
Yes. In Tableau, we can edit the table, but not this much the flexibility, not with this much flexibility.
Okay.
We can add new columns, we can add new dimensions or measures
Okay.
with some specific conditions. Okay. Now this is a conditional column. Now, if I want to group the data, for example, grouping and aggregating the data. If I want to grouping and aggregating the data, how we will do? Okay, adding a conditional columns. Where this option is available?
In add columns, our query add column, we'll have that conditional column.
Okay. Grouping and aggregating the data. What is the use of grouping and aggregation? What is the use of grouping and aggregating the values?
Grouping in the sense based upon a particular data, we'll group the data and find the count of records. Generally.
Okay. For example, here, what are the categories we have to group the data? Model
Model
name,
names.
not model name. Okay. I'll try to group here based on the high cost and low cost, high cost and normal.
Okay.
We
The
created
column
one specific column,
created
right?
one. Okay. Okay.
Now, can you please try to identify where the group by option is available? Where the group by option is available in your data?
Might be in conditional column. We have to go and do any. We have one custom now. Sorry, conditional column. Do we have any option?
You're able to see any group by?
In transform. Control. Yes.
Guys, see this one, group by
Yeah, group
in the
by first.
transform.
Oh yeah.
You also have site like me.
It is
If
in
you
the
click on
first.
this, if you
The
click on this
personal will
thing,
not be able to.
okay, see.
You would have identified.
Okay, and here you have a basic and advanced. Leave about the advanced. Up to now, we'll discuss. New column name. Okay, what is the new column name? For example, based on the total quantities and all those things. Okay, right. Okay, we'll do one thing. High cost products, right? We don't want these high cost products. Product key we have, right? One product is purchased by multiple people, right? Now, the column name is total quantity.
Okay.
Okay, total quantity. Operation. Count of what type of thing we need to find out? Total quantity, we given the column name, product key.
Based
We
on the
need to
product, we have to
give the
put it.
sum, total sum.
Hmm.
On which column we need to perform? Which column we need to perform to find out how many products?
Product key.
Product?
Product key only, sir. How many records?
You understand for what we are doing this thing?
Sir, just
Product key only, no, sir. We have to go with product key only, no? Which
Yes,
column?
product key only.
Is it asking for no?
sir, what do we want? Like, what
Column
we are
name
doing here, group
of
wise?
and sum of product. It should not be a sum. Sir, it should be a sum or count.
1 second.
Product
Here I'm
name.
missing
Count,
something.
right?
No column.
Here I'm missing something. Why we don't have? Previously we created one high cost product, right? 1 second. We'll do one thing. We'll create the quantity type also. Then product key. How many total quantities? Where we created the total quantities? Is in our data total quantity is there? Total quantity option. Product style, product cost, product price,
But I don't think we are.
product subcategory, product key. We don't have, right? We'll do one thing. On basis of product key, we'll go. How many different product keys we'll have? We'll try to find those data. For example, product key on basis of product key group by. Product key, new column name. Product quantity. It is nothing but count of rows.
Anyhow, it is going to be one only, sir.
All the rows. Only one product. Only
Because
product key. Some based on index. Okay, right. Product quantity. No.
sir.
It is product
Actually,
key
how come we
completely
can
different.
use index to some?
Completely different. Completely different. Product key 14. Okay, product subcategory key we'll check. Count of rows.
Actually, we should go for count of rows only, now, sir. Count of rows or distinct rows.
Count of rows.
Rows.
Okay. See this one. Total. These many subcategories are there. In each and every subcategory, that count is this.
Sir, I didn't understand.
There is no confusion in it. Here, how many product subcategories are there for you? From 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up to 37, right? What is the total number of records we have? Total number of records. How you will identify the total number of records?
Sir, on the beneath it is showing 293 rows.
What is total 293 rows, right? Definitely those 293 rows belongs to any one of these product subcategory. 37 belongs to how many? Product subcategory 1, how many rows are there? 2, how many rows are there? 3, how many rows are there? For that, just we are doing group by.
It is just like using group by in SQL
Yes,
query.
group by in SQL and as well as group by in Tableau. Tableau also we use it, right? Group by. Thirty-one product subcategory 31 records are 3. 19 records are 1. 23 records are 4. You got my point? Are any confusions?
Yes, sir.
How to
Confusion?
traverse back to the table, sir? So if from here we are again have to cross or
Sorry?
no, we have created a new now grouped rows, right? Now I
Huh.
have to go back to the table. How to go?
Just you need to.
It is just to check in the middle or something if
Yes,
you're
that's
working.
only right.
Oh,
To identify
you cannot like go to the table from there after that.
how you are going to insert that grouped rows data in this particular table. How you will justify? For example, how you will justify?
We want.
Count of
Mm-hmm.
rows.
Okay.
How you will row? How you will add it? How you will add this data to that particular data?
How come this? It's grouped now, sir. How come we can add it? Based upon the subcategories, it will just show the count.
Yes. For example, if you want to sort,
Okay.
you can use the sorting options.
Okay. So it with count, do we have an option on clicking that column name? Do we have an option to add or something? Do we add any option to add this?
You're
Add
able to see.
column. Yeah. Group.
But sir, confusion is that like how do we know
What
now?
is the confusion?
How
What
do
is the
we know
confusion?
like we need to use group by?
Whenever you want to do analysis, that is based on your requirement, right? If you want to see how many categories are there and what are those types, then you will use. It's not like that mandatorily you need to use, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Column from examples. How to add it? What is that move? What is that move option, sir? Down we have one move option. Type we don't want to transform, not the reverse rows transpose.
For example, I'll show you in another example. This is the sample superstore data.
Okay.
You remember sample superstore data?
Yes, sir.
You remembered, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. You're able to see what is this particular thing? We have total 10,000 records, right?
Mm-hmm.
In this 10,000 records, office supplies belongs to 6,589. 1910 belongs to technology. 1501 belongs to furniture.
Yeah.
Okay. Like that here also. Product
Yes.
category, product subcategory 2 are most sold things you can consider. 43. Subcategory 1 belongs sold related records 32. 14 records 31. 12 records 28. If you want to study, if you want to analyze, then you'll come to here, right? It's
Yeah.
not like that when you need to use, when you're going to use, right? Got it?
Okay, sir.
It's just a group by functionality.
Yeah,
To
yeah, I
show the
understood.
group by functionality.
Based
Okay.
upon the product key 2, it is grouped and showing 43. So based on
Yes.
the product, it is being.
For example, if you come to model name, if you come to model name and subcategory also will be come under the same. Okay, product style. We'll take the product style. Count of rows. Okay. See this one. Now it may be clear.
Mm.
4 different product styles are there. In the 4 different product styles, the records will be like that.
Okay, sir. Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Huh. Surabhi, you practiced it? The Tableau one? The things which you discussed?
Now?
No, not now. General table transformations and text transformations and the number transformations and date transformations.
Yeah, some of them, sir.
So
But
please
right now,
don't.
not now. Yeah, last class.
Please. Yes. Please practice it and be ready. At least the things which we covered today also. Practice it and try to replace it. Just don't leave that thing. You understand the concept. Understanding the concept is not a big deal.
Hmm.
In 4 hours, we can able to complete entire Power BI. But the thing is, you need to be know and you need to do some practice and you need to clear your doubts. That is the thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Don't neglect this thing. Tools are very dangerous. You feel like that, you know each and everything. But whenever you are starting a requirement, then you feel like that what we need to do, what is the options, which one we need to do, that type of things. Practice is must and should. We're not going to avoid.
Okay, sir.
So,
Okay.
sir, first, like I missed, I think, starting 10-minute or 5-minute class. First, we have to load the data from 3 tables.
When today
Yeah,
or previous class?
no,
Today we
today.
didn't loaded that previous class. In the previous class we did the operations, right? We
Oh,
loaded the products and we loaded the customers. We loaded the calendar.
okay, it
Now
is
we
this one.
created a query, and from that query onwards we created the rolling calendar option. We created rolling calendar option. Rolling calendar option is nothing but you have some specific formula. From that particular formula, you're able to see this is a M code. If you write directly this code, you will get this particular thing. But it is not. It's some kind of difficult thing, right? So that is the reason we are using this particular options.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Please practice it. Practice.
So
But
they're asking how to add that group by to the table, right? That added that new.
you're not going to add group by to the table. How you are going to add in the group by? Multiple results will be there, right? If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want to add the group by to the table, it will be completely not usable thing, right? for each
Yes,
and every
yes,
record.
sir.
For example, 20 records are there. Same
Mhm.
same for those 20 records, you will get 20, 20, 20, 20 count.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So it is just for a purpose if we want to like
For our
work on.
analysis, and for our presentation and all those things.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, done. Thank you. Thanks guys for your support in the changing timelines.
Okay.
Okay. Bye bye.
Okay.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, sir.
Hmm.
What are you?